I'm kicking my cat off the bed.
All
I'm
right,
in the room.
so we are now live, and we're going to discuss The Walking Dead season 7, episode 2, The Well, with Carol and Morgan, and the introduction of King Ezekiel. So, what did you guys think?
I really liked Ezekiel. I thought he was pretty good. I did like that he came out of his accent, though.
Yeah,
That was probably my favorite
that
part.
was so bizarre, and we kind of needed to know, what was going on behind him, who he really was.
Mm-hmm. Very similar to Carol with the acting.
Yeah. So it makes sense why they would be put together,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
If that's the route they're taking.
Yeah, I mean, that was an interesting ending with him knocking on her door and then offering her the pomegranate.
Mm-hmm. I am curious as to, like, is he just intrigued by her and her skill of acting? Or just, I don't know how I feel about them.
I know because someone made an interesting point. She messaged me, I forgot. But she said like this will be like the fourth black man that has like been in Carol's storyline. So we had T-Dog who sacrificed himself for her,
Mm-hmm.
and then Tyrese who like had to forgive her for her betrayal, and then we
Mm-hmm.
had Morgan trying to save her life, and then now we've got King Ezekiel
Hmm.
now.
Oh, wow, I didn't even realize that. Very good point and very good observation. I wonder what it means.
I mean, you would think she has a thing for black guys, but it's not even like that. It's just like they
Right.
all bow down to her, which I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, when you put it that way.
Oh my God. Yes, exactly. But you guys know how I feel about Carol. So I'm
Love hate?
I don't God, I just you know what I was very disappointed in? The fact that she went into weakling mode. I was just like, can you just give it up already? And I
That
was
is her
really glad he
default.
called her out on it. I
Mm-hmm.
like that. He was like, you can't, BS a BSer. I was like, thank you.
Yeah, he seems to be a pro at that.
He does have a large group of people following him. Do we know like how big the kingdom is though?
I don't know, but it
I
looks so flourished.
Right.
Doesn't it look beautiful?
I was impressed. And he has his
They
little
got
sayings
fruit
on the wall.
trees.
yeah. It
Yeah, they
seems
got
pretty
like fruit trees,
big
everything.
because like they had Carol and Morgan like leave on horses. So like so that house, was it at the gate to the kingdom or what?
I think it was
And
some ways away.
I don't understand why Morgan like put the red flag up on the mailbox. Like what was that all about?
I have no idea. And he
Because it was
carved
like a
something into the
little map.
post.
Yeah, I thought he was like marking like this way to the kingdom or whatever. So if they needed to like escape, he would be able to make it back. But
Mhm.
I would like to think that maybe she is pretty close to the kingdom because how else did Ezekiel get there with Shiva? Unless he drove and she was in the vehicle with him.
Oh, I hope not.
and
I
why
don't
did she
know.
I was
pick
like,
that house?
Well, she was seeing things at
because
the
it's a
beginning of the
grave
episode.
too.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it kind of reminded me of? The house back at, is that what you said? At the Groves?
Oh
Like
yeah.
it reminded me, yeah, it reminded me of the house that they stayed at with those two girls
Hmm.
and Judith with Tyrese.
It had a cemetery
with
in
those,
like the backyard or
with those
something.
yeah, and that same house had like, what was it, 3-4 cemeteries at it, so it just seems perfect. But then again, we're supposed to figure it out on our own.
We're not getting that story.
Hi, Ash.
Come up with something, right?
Hi, you guys.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good,
Pretty
tired.
Yes, handling trick-or-treaters. Well, the hubby is. He's giving me a break.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I'm like, I give up because I'm not sitting downstairs waiting for them.
Oh, it was just a rough go with me.
Have you guys started talking about the episode?
Yeah,
Yes, we're actually
just
we're
just a
talking
little
about
bit.
the house, Carol's new house.
Kay, do you want to bring up that point about Carol's men again? I just think that's so interesting that someone said that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what?
So someone pointed out to me that so far Carol has had 4 black men like in her storyline kind of like bowing down to her. So you had T-Dog who sacrificed himself for her, and then Tyrese who had to forgive her for her betrayal, and then you had Morgan last season like trying to save her and rescue her, and now we've got King Ezekiel with his interest in her, which like we don't really know what's going on, but like the imagery like of like him offering her the pomegranate, it kind of reminds me of the story of like Hades and Persephone. So I don't know what they're trying to do with that.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Also, those are all of, I don't know if it's because Carol's taking Michonne's role in the comics, or I don't know if it's something else, but besides T-Dog, who didn't exist in the comics, like those are all Michonne's men.
Right.
So
Yep.
that's weird. But they haven't had any romantic
Those are
connection.
Richonne's men.
Someone's
Yeah.
gonna pick up the scraps.
I guess so.
Well, no, I mean, it just hit me. Like, what are they trying to do?
What are they trying to say?
What,
It's
Are they
I
trying to
noticed
do?
a very
that
different
they've
feeling
given
from
her
having
really,
Michonne with all these black men.
Mhm.
Yeah.
well, the thing is that they've been fleshing out her storyline so perfectly.
I don't know about that, but
Well, I know you would say that because you have no problem with Carol.
I just don't know what they're doing. Like, I liked Carol and now they're ruining her. I don't get it. Like, it's just weird.
Well, they're not ruining her. She just needs to
No,
stop
they are.
playing the victim. No one is believing that BS. I
That's what
certainly
I'm
don't.
saying. Like, why? Why are they doing that? And it's taking so long. Like,
Mhm.
it's annoying. Because I do like Carol, but I don't like this at all. And I don't know why they're doing it.
She has the best character development. I will give them that.
And they're taking it all away.
I will give them the candy though,
Asterisk.
because that would be me.
Yeah. You would what?
The candy scene. You know, when she took the knife and the chocolate bar.
Oh, that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I was like, yeah, you can't walk away without taking a chocolate bar. Come on.
So did you guys discuss what you thought overall?
No, we didn't give our overall thoughts.
Okay.
What did you think?
I don't know. I think I liked, like, I just need a break from last week. That was just so much. So I'm just like glad it was something I could kind of unwind to. And I loved Ezekiel. So that was a good point. But the Carol stuff, I don't care about Morgan. I'm just like, all right, you guys. This is happening.
You know what?
Okay.
What was that, Abby?
I enjoyed the choir, you guys. That one.
Okay.
That one was, I don't know.
I thought it was kind of loud and it was really long.
Right.
That it was kind of bizarre. Like everything about the kingdom was bizarre.
I thought it was
It
Yeah.
didn't feel like The Walking Dead anymore to me. It felt like
It was just
I guess it felt
different.
like a comic, like something
Yeah.
random.
It's the kingdom, and they're gonna be having like this they're they always having choir in court or whatever. So there's some kind of singing, but I was taken back by that. And I know Ash, you said that it's kind of like a lighter, from episode 1, but I couldn't help thinking about Abe would have said something that would turn into a hashtag if he saw the tiger a little bit, and then Glenn would have been like fanboying, like, dude.
Did anyone else cry when they didn't see Steven's name?
I didn't cry,
did.
but I definitely noticed it. I'm like, oh
This
my
looks so short. It doesn't look complete.
Yeah, they added Alana and Christian. I'm like, they don't belong here.
I
Put them
know.
back in the episode.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, where is the watch?
Yeah. And they added a boat. That's
I
when I
cheered
had
up
to
a bit.
rewind. I was like, what the hell?
That's Tara,
I know. Why does she need a boat?
because she's gonna bring people to us with a boat.
Bye. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I was like, where is Dee Dee?
I've been here. I was actually catching the bus to my car and my car to home, so I kept on putting you guys on mute because I was in transition. But I only saw Negan's name. I didn't see Gregory's name or Paul's name on the intro. So
Yeah, I think
they're not main credits.
maybe they're not permanent regular, but Negan is permanent regular. How about that?
yeah, that's what it needs to be.
Do you
He's
guys,
like a big
do you
name, so.
remember if they did the same thing with David Morrissey?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like I heard, I think Shar said something about being impressed by the size of the kingdom. I was too, but I'm a little worried about the fact that they have time to sing and stuff. They should be learning how to fight.
Not everybody can
Right.
fight too. And we saw that.
But I'm still worried because I didn't see that.
Right.
Well,
I
you
was
know,
like
everybody
impressed
thinks
at
so.
first. And then,
Capable.
yeah, they do. But obviously not
I think
enough.
they're capable. I mean, look at what's his face that stood up to the savior. I was
Richard?
Richard.
He kind of reminds me of a David Morrissey. Like he has like
Yeah.
He does.
Okay.
I said the
He
same
does.
thing.
Oh,
He does.
I didn't notice that, but I like.
He looks a lot
did
like
the
him.
design.
He does.
I was
But he
impressed
I
with
took
him.
love
Glenn's
that
line. I'm like, why are they giving him Glenn's line from Alexandria? That was
Well.
weird.
Oh,
Which line was that?
When he's like, I think you have that backwards, and then he dodged the punch. I'm like, this happened literally at Alexandria.
Oh yeah.
They just had to give us that little
wink
moment.
at
I guess.
I don't know, or just like
I don't know if it's
reading.
lazy or just that was a callback.
They might not have noticed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The first
He
one.
could be-
That's what someone else said on Tumblr, that when Jerry did Deuces, that was a callback to Abraham.
Mhm.
But
That was dumb.
I don't know.
It was.
I didn't
Can't
like
say
that.
for sure.
It's too
Could
soon.
be a
They just did a
coincidence.
little too much.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
What you guys think about the pigs?
Do we know that that'll do anything?
No.
I mean, they can get cut with knives that have been,
Yeah.
splattered with zombie
Which-
blood. Nothing happens.
But they gutted them and
confused
skinned
about-
them, so I don't know.
With the whole cutting
It's-
knives thing, I don't understand because that's a plot in the comics, and they completely glossed over it with Abraham. So I'm like, are y'all not gonna do that in All Out War?
What happened in the
Mhm.
comic?
That's a good
Like
point.
part
That's
of
a real good point.
I can't remember who does it, but I know somebody has some kind of tactic
It's
where they
the
cover their knives.
Right.
They cover their knives in
Oh.
zombie blood and try to like get people with them.
Ashley, Negan instructs Dwight to do it. That's what
Right,
happened in the
okay.
comic.
I couldn't remember if it was Rick or
Yeah,
Negan.
he
But yeah.
did, and he pierced Rick with an untainted arrow.
But we
You know,
couldn't
like,
tell if it was because he didn't do it or it wasn't effective.
No, he didn't pierce him with an arrow that was in Walker guts.
Okay,
It
so
was a
he
clean,
didn't do it.
yeah,
Okay.
it was a clean arrow. Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember Michonne was just frantic. She was like freaking out.
She would.
But, well, it was, in the comics, she was, that's my friend and whatnot. But I swear to all my God that they really still do belong together in the comics. And I don't care what anybody says.
Agreed.
So if Andrea shown is Carol, then maybe Ezekiel and Carol will become a couple. Maybe. Because I thought about it. I thought about it when Morgan was leaving her at the house. They had a little exchange where they were talking about, she tried to hurt him and he had her. Maybe since she's a battered wife, she wouldn't want to go to a guy who punched her and knocked her out in Alexandria. So maybe her and Morgan can't be. They can be nothing more than friends at best.
Yeah, I guess it seemed like they got some closure there. So
Yeah.
maybe Morgan doesn't have to be like up her butt anymore.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a good one.
True.
But
Well,
I
he
did
felt
like
he was
his,
obligated, so yeah, I got you.
that would be nice.
I like
So Camille's asking, what do we think about Shiva?
I liked it.
I was more
I
impressed
didn't
than I
have a
thought I
problem
would
with
be.
Yeah,
I definitely was too. She looked really good.
Yeah.
I
She's no
really
part on the
wanted
porch,
to.
What was
I
that?
kid you not.
Star?
I said
there was like a part on the porch where she looked really small.
Okay.
When she met Ezekiel and Shiva, I was like immediately I went, I don't know, I was at the the grade school and I was like, by the powers of He-Man.
You had a fangirl moment.
Well, I was like, I could actually see myself riding on top of Shiva in my, my gear of, like She-Ra.
I didn't know where you were going.
I don't think I saw He-Man and She-Ra growing up as kids. So there was a moment where I was like, fangirling over the tiger. I didn't have any problems of them bringing the tiger, if you guys remember when we talked about it a few months back. So I was ready for it.
Somebody said it didn't look good close up, but to be honest, I didn't notice it. So maybe if I rewatch it, I'll catch what they were talking about. It looked fine to me.
I don't know what? Where?
Well, some people criticize. I'm just saying. Someone said there was a close up with the tiger that didn't look so good, and other times it looked fine. I didn't notice it, but I'm just
I thought
putting
she
it out
looked
there.
really nice.
Yeah,
It was good
I
for
thought so
TV.
too, especially I think they purposely made her. You see the moment where she turned around to get comfortable and she sat.
She walked in that
down
random
again.
circle.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think she was like.
Yeah.
It was like. There was like a moment of like, Carol, I'm the boss here, so
I'm the only queen.
I'm
Yeah.
the first kitty. I'm the first kitty.
But like compared to like Ghost from Jon Snow's direwolf in Game of Thrones, I thought she looked better than that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because
I was surprised how good she
the
was.
direwolf would be bigger.
Yeah, they were.
I just
But
I
they
just thought
always,
they would be bigger.
except for when they were puppies, they always looked fake. Like you could tell that they weren't real, really.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Isn't he the last direwolf too? Little ghost.
Yeah.
Nymeria is
No,
left.
there's still Nymeria.
Yeah, Nymeria. Yeah. Too.
If we ever see her again.
We better.
So do you guys think Ezekiel confessed his I guess backstory too fast, or it was appropriate for the setting?
Oh, that's a good question.
He did that to open Carol up and to prove to her that you're not fooling anybody. Or him.
You're
Yeah.
the only one not full of shit.
Right.
I
In a
thought
way,
it
I
was
thought it
good.
was too fast, but then I was like, you know what? It makes sense because it's not like she was hanging around. Her intention was to leave and be gone, so he had to like hook her. He had to try to stop her if he was trying to detain her and maybe either use her resources, find out more information from her, and all that kind of stuff. He had to get something to get her attention, and he just decided to tell out his secrets. Again, it gave me a little pause in one sense, and it was okay in the other because for the audience, we know what's going on now.
Right. I think that was good
Full
too
disclosure.
for them to do it then for the
Yeah, I think
audience.
the audience needed to know because before that it was just so surreal. It's like, can this guy really exist and like how? So
Yeah,
like
he
we
sounded
kind of needed to
ridiculous.
know. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But at the same time, it was really fast. Like I don't buy that he would just like open up trust to this stranger that he just met.
When he has Jerry.
Like no matter like how good of an actress he thinks she is, I don't buy that he would trust her.
But you know what? That's why I said I had mixed emotions about it. If you look at it in the sense that he disclosed to her that he was aware that she had encounters with Negan men, and he has issues with Negan's men, he's trying to get her close so he can get some intel from her. So that's a good reason to do that full disclosure. Again, it just seemed really fast. But again, if you're trying to hook her, and she may have some information you need because although she got shot, she's still walking around with that Band-Aid. She's good. So I need to know what she knows about Negan. So that may be, how they would explain why he just put it all out there that quick.
Well, another thing too that I noticed is how one, the fact that they're kind of close to the city, and two, they're really surrounded by a lot of walkers. And if they're surrounded by a lot of walkers, then the saviors aren't really doing their jobs because the kingdom their job is to provide them with the provisions,
protection,
and food. And the savior's job is to clear out the walkers. I mean, he needs to renegotiate with or something because I saw that and the first thing I thought was, well, the saviors aren't doing their job.
But we don't know that for sure because we don't know how long it takes them to get to where the pigs were and everything. We just know they had to drive to it and drive back, and they had to drive to meet with Negan's men. But we don't really know, mile-wise, how many miles it was. And if you look just outside their compound, there was no walkers when they were exiting their entryway. It was no walkers out there, so maybe.
And really, the saviors' jobs is just to be bullies and take what they
exactly.
They can say they're doing whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you offer protection from yourself? I'm like, that's a scam.
Well, exactly.
I know how to fight.
It's time for a war.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I kept thinking I kept thinking about what's going on in Alexandria though. Like okay, so they drove back to Alexandria and they're crying and while this is going on, I just do this meanwhile Alexandria moment. But
but we won't find out until when the episode after next.
Yeah.
Tell Alexandria about the kingdom though.
Like watching the previews for the next episode has already made me tired.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
Why did it make you tired, Kay?
Tell the Alexandrian that
because it's Daryl crying.
And Negan.
Hold on. For those who do not quite like Daryl, knowing that he's going to be beat up and treated like a second-class citizen, this would be your time to get excited.
No, I don't want to look at him.
Oh, his face bothers you. Okay.
I don't want to see him crying because he got Glenn killed. Just go away.
I want to see them kick him a couple of times and push, put him through the task. I want to see that.
I could handle that for like 3 minutes.
Because he did get Glenn killed. So let's see him suffer with his life. Yes, I want to see that.
I don't want 44 minutes of it.
No, I don't want that.
They could have like mixed up some Alexandria stuff in that episode.
Yeah.
Or since the saviors were in this episode, they could have just tied it in.
Yeah, just do all this nonsense in one episode.
Yeah.
They are terrible at pacing stories. God.
I say that all the time, and apparently, I don't know if you. I hope you guys, after you guys watch the video, do you guys go back on YouTube to read some of the comments or?
Nope.
Hell no.
Sometimes I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
get
crazy.
notifications whenever someone comments, so I respond to some of them.
On them, but today, I could just tell when people aren't listening to our podcast, because one of the biggest issues that we have, and I guess we can agree upon, is the fact that they're not pacing these story correctly.
Yeah.
Like they're singling out certain characters to extend another storyline. I felt like they can do that. Like I was watching the Kingdom story, and I was like, how is it that we can't have Sasha and Maggie in this episode too?
Correct. Yes.
I feel like we won't see them for a while.
Not till after 5. I think 5 we said was the Sasha Hilltop Maggie Paul episode.
We don't see Jesus till episode 5.
Yeah, don't
Isn't
we
that
see
something?
Richonne and them on 4, which is
What the heck?
after Daryl.
Oh my
So
Oh,
we don't
okay.
see them until after that.
God, this is like torture.
We haven't seen
torture,
Jesus
torture.
since like episode 12. What are they doing?
We
Why
haven't
they
seen
hire
Jesus
him?
since the preview, since the commercial, since the trailer.
Well, his name isn't in the credits, so.
Oh, is he on the show anymore?
So,
Oh, did you hear that they hired what's her name? Maria Bello
Who was that?
For what?
for season 8.
to do what?
I saw the story, but I don't know who that is.
She has been in quite a few movies. The last movie I can remember her was in that Stephen King Big Driver movie
Okay.
on Lifetime, which is actually
What's her
really
name
good.
again?
Maria Bello. I hope I'm saying it correctly.
She said she wanted to be on the show, and so she's like, I know a producer, so they wrote me a part.
Oh, her. Okay.
I was like, what the fuck? You can just ask for parts?
In that case,
Right.
She was in Coyote Ugly, The Payback with Mel Gibson.
you would know her if you saw her. I just looked her up.
Yeah.
She's one of those.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
She
probably
plays
love interest
like
for
a
it.
slut tough girl role.
Producer to be on the show.
Nah, I don't know.
Wow.
Oh man. So did you guys
But
enjoy
there's different things that they were-
Morgan's
No.
fumbling through his All Lives Matter rhetoric with Benjamin? Did you guys enjoy that?
I enjoyed nothing about Morgan.
Oh my goodness. I did.
I barely
enjoyed
brushed
it.
up on it.
Mm-mm.
I think I was like not paying attention.
I just saw the
I
book.
did like you know what? No, I thought the conversation was nice because it kind of helped the Benjamin kid have a little.
But you know he's gonna die in like 3 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what,
Closer of his
Ashley?
father's
Ashley, that
death,
was
I
my
guess? I don't
thought.
know.
I'm like, I don't want to get attached to Jerry, Richard, or Benjamin because they all gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jerry might stay around.
So
I actually
cute,
like
though.
Richard. I like Richard.
I do. I like
Oh my
him.
god.
I like
Don't
anybody
get
who
too close.
Stand up.
I like.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
That's a good
They don't
point,
have
Ashley.
any plot armor, but I did like it makes sense that all of the people in the kingdom who like go out actually wear armor. Like you would think like more Team Family would do that.
It reminded me of
And
Glenn.
Saturn walking around sleeveless. Yes. Yes. That's the craziest thing. Like,
Hold
really?
on. Michonne does that, so it's cool.
She could do whatever.
She has
you
a
can
sword,
wear-
so.
You can wear a form-fitting
She doesn't
shirt
let
and
anybody
you
get
cover
close to
your
her.
arm up.
Right.
Yeah.
And Rosita had on short shorts. Like, you guys,
Oh
that's
god.
scary.
Listen,
She
it's hot
was
down here.
Yeah.
total walker bait right there. A walker
I
bait.
was like, guys, that's scary what you guys are doing. Man.
But she was confident, and look how far she came. Rosita came.
Yeah,
far.
she's a cutie, but it still gives me pause. Daryl with his arms out, and Rick had his arms out. It's like, you guys.
I wish Rick had his arms out. When was this?
What? Yeah,
I think his
know,
sleeve
yeah.
was ripped off. They fixed
The
it
only
real quick.
time the time that Rick had his arms out is right around the time that they had to go to their house after the governor.
Oh yeah, because his sleeve fell off.
It like disintegrated.
Yeah.
He had his arms out. That's my only point.
I don't think he could help that. He could barely breathe. Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah.
But he has his
Sounded
shirt,
like a walker.
his shirt off at good moments, so it's fine.
Not enough, but okay.
I don't know. I've got high hopes for episode 4.
Wait, do we know something?
No.
Oh,
Just that they're in it.
right.
Right.
That's enough for me, honestly. They're in it and not in a lineup.
Oh, yes.
So Camille had a question about Carol. Why was she seeing walkers pre-turned as they were being killed? What do you guys think about that?
That made no sense to me. Like, what was that?
So stupid.
Unless they were saying she got drugs
I think
or something before she got to the kingdom, I didn't understand the hallucination.
What did you
I mean,
think?
I
Emmy?
understand why she was hallucinating. I just didn't understand why she was hallucinating that. It was so dumb.
Why was she hallucinating then?
I can't.
Because she just got
that.
shot.
Because of the loss of blood. Okay.
Yeah,
Losing
she was in and
blood?
out.
Okay.
I just didn't get like the whole living and dead thing. Like, it was stupid. And Greg Nicotero tried to explain it in some interview, and I'm like, this makes no sense. So I'm not repeating it.
You see, this is another thing that I'm talking about. The fact that they have to explain these things, and it's like, you should be explaining this in the story.
Right.
Yeah.
Is she still like, I'm not killing people? Is that still her MO?
I don't know. She just wants to be alone, though. I know that. You know what it must be, because that's the whole point. She was running away because she didn't want to have to defend wherever she was living at with the people she cared about. She would rather be alone and not have to fight and kill people. So if she wants to be alone, then that must be part of it too, still.
I guess.
But you know, one inconsistency is before she got to Hilltop, she was running around and skipping. When when the barrel fell over, she walked. But then when she got to Hilltop, she was in a wheelchair the whole time until the very end. So it's like, you did better before you actually got to, not Hilltop, before you got to the kingdom than you did like when you were on your way to the kingdom.
Did she get shot in the leg? I can't even remember.
Yeah, she got shot in the leg and the arm.
Okay.
Yeah, but she managed to hobble away when the zombies came.
Yeah. Or maybe that was adrenaline and she didn't feel the pain when she got there. I don't know, but that wasn't good what I saw. It wasn't good what I saw. It was funny. I laughed at when she was stealing stuff from people. That was crazy. When she stole the clothes and she stole the knife. And that was really cute to me.
She stole chocolate too.
Yeah.
I'm just really sick of the act she does. Like, it was cute when she got to Alexandria because she was the cookie lady and stuff. But like, it's been like, we're on season 7 now, and season 5.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Ashley, and maybe Amy, whoever's read the comic. In that same time period, when Michonne goes off, what did she do before she went off into the I guess the boats or whatever? Did she have no, okay. So she didn't have a moment where she didn't want to kill. I remember her saying something about being tired of killing.
Oh yeah, she did.
She didn't have all, but she didn't do all the stuff.
Yeah, but she kept doing
She didn't
it.
do all this shit. No.
Okay.
She wasn't a victim.
She was tired, but
She didn't get on my last goddamn nerve. No.
To deal with.
So what they're doing, they're just stretching it out. Then is what they're doing, I guess, for plot or whatever. If Michonne had a moment where she was able to, get past and keep working, you have Carol that's having that same moment, but she's stretching it out over, over episodes. of having
Over
this,
seasons.
this
Yeah.
over seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're doing, but god damn. So
I just wonder-
annoying.
I don't know. I feel like there has to be something else. Like, what is she doing?
Yeah. Like, and why was it I don't know. It feels like it should have been more gradual, at least, if you're gonna stretch it out like this. Because she did like a 180 turn from episode 9 or 10 to 11. I'm like, this is what? You were just in a ninja costume. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
She was trying to kill that wolf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it would make more sense to stretch it out if they were going to make it more gradual. But the fact that she did a 180 turn and they're just going to keep talking about it over and over and over and over and over again.
Maybe Carol is a victim of like some kind of equilibrium issue. Didn't she start changing after Morgan knocked her out?
Oh, come
Knocked some
on.
sense into like, I don't know.
like maybe her chemicals aren't balanced and that's why she's like that, but it's all Morgan's fault, which is why he had to go and get her. You did this when you knocked her out. And then after you knocked her out, now she's thinking about everything she does. Like, I gotta think about it now. Right?
Stretch.
Did y'all think about that?
No.
No. No.
This is the first time I've ever thought about that, I think.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. There is no way that. No, she's good. She's good.
Thank you for the laugh.
I don't think her bias would be off like that.
I'm just saying, maybe we're blaming Carol. We should be blaming Morgan because
I do blame Morgan.
Yeah.
But him going on.
But guess what? Now he's thinking about what he did too. So hopefully he doesn't get killed this season. But he's thinking
Girl,
about.
I hope that.
I don't want him hurt.
He can go. Take Carol with
Are
him.
you serious? Not Morgan.
The only reason I wouldn't want him to go is because he's black, and I don't know if that's a good reason.
We have Ezekiel now. I mean, it's like you got to tap in and tap out.
This is true. There's too many black people on the show now. Someone's got to die.
I don't think we're gonna have Heath for long, so we got we're balancing it out.
Dang, I forgot Heath. It's way too many black men.
I'm sure they'll get rid of them soon enough.
Right.
Yeah, they gotta even that out. That was funny.
I think I saw a question somewhere, but I can't find it anymore. But someone asked, like, since Ezekiel seems so perceptive, did we think that when he meets Rick and Michonne, he'll like realize that they're together?
I think so. Because Michonne's gonna be sitting in his lap and Rick's lap and he's sitting, so yeah.
Oh my god.
He'll know.
Dee went there, you guys. She went there.
I went there, yes.
I'll take it. Even if it makes no sense for the story.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
We're like flame walkers and they just stop.
That they're married, and then that'll be like our wedding. Like King Ezekiel will like marry them, kind of.
Oh my god, okay, don't start that now.
What about Gabriel?
The whole wedding.
Oh, there's another one.
Huh. Yeah. That's
there's
another one.
Oh, I don't know.
And
Okay,
he was
good.
sitting next to Rick at the table scene.
Why was he sitting so close?
Yeah, it's like that was weird.
Why
was
would he
table?
call
You know
it
what?
right next to Rick?
You guys okay with Gabriel? I want Gabriel to die like you guys want Morgan to die.
Why?
No,
Because of what he did to Sasha, do you guys forget?
I did.
What he did to Sasha?
What?
Trying to make that woman, he was trying to make the woman kill herself. Like he was really talking bad to her in that church. Like that was horrible.
Well, he talked
Because
bad
he
about
wanted
everyone.
everybody-
And he was
so
a
she
traitor.
could kill
Because he
him.
wanted her to kill him. So
Yes,
he was trying to,
cross-examined
Egging her
on
on.
her.
yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
He's
still
not
don't like
He
him. That's
redeemed.
mean.
Listen,
He's
to
better.
me, he redeemed himself when he used scriptures over
never.
the savior's satellite
No.
area to kill those saviors.
That was
That
good.
was dope. Yeah, I was converted.
If he can take a bullet, maybe there's redemption for him, but not right now. No,
He saved
Has he been
Judith.
shot?
not right now.
No.
No.
And that's right. He
Too
saved a
soon.
baby. Come on, he saved the
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. Okay. He saved. That's why I said he could die by a gunshot.
What?
Something. He does. It doesn't happen. It doesn't have to happen like the next 2 episodes, maybe 5 episodes down. Give him. He has some time. I'm not, being mean, but he has to go.
I reject this. I'm here for Gabriel. Take Morgan.
I give you Morgan. No, keep Gabriel. No, take away Gabriel, please.
No, because you know what? Morgan almost got Judith killed, letting them wolves coming around and not killing them. Like, he's the worst.
Wait, can we stop forcing death on these men, please? Because they're gonna be gone.
They're gonna die for real.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna be like, dang. Morgan
That's
left.
true. That's true.
Yeah, just take Spencer. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can't go.
But Spencer's the last of his family. Like, could he have a few?
You know why? Because his family sucked.
Deanna did
I
not
like Deanna.
suck. Are you
No, that's true. I like Deanna.
serious?
I like
his
Deanna. I
dad
forgot
did
about
Reg
her.
could have been cool
He was
too.
just
His
doing
brother
the
sucked.
most.
His brother sucked. His brother
Yes.
sucked big time.
Well, Deanna
He
kind of
is
sucked because she ain't know nothing. But
Yeah.
I did like her.
You guys are tough.
Yeah, Spencer got to go. He's cute, but that's not enough.
He's cute. We have Richard now. That'll be fine. It'll balance.
And Jerry and Benjamin.
We have Ezekiel. He is
3 for 3.
fine.
You're right. Oh,
Yeah.
I just don't want him to talk like.
So we have 4.
oh,
We have 4
actors.
new.
Yeah.
So we got to get rid of 4 old. 4 for 4.
That's a lot.
It really is. Did you guys see that they were talking about how it was 2 candles that were not lit on the table scene in 7-1?
Why are we talking about that episode? We trying to make you cry again?
only because that means we may have 2 more losses before the season is over.
No,
Well, Morgan was touching one of those candles, so I don't know.
No, it messed me up. I was like, oh my goodness, he's touching it. Why are you touching the candles?
That's his candle.
He was just hiding Sasha's belly, you guys. Don't make anything of it. That's literally the only reason his arm was there. I was like, that's dumb.
And Morgan didn't force his beliefs on Benjamin, so that shows growth for him. I'm just kidding for Morgan. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
But they didn't say Ezekiel didn't go into who or how they made their deal with Negan. So I wonder, did he have to kill someone in their group as well, and who was it?
Oh yeah, I'm sure that they killed someone from the kingdom.
They didn't go into
God,
who it
Negan's
was.
the worst. Well, we wouldn't know. When Benjamin was talking about his dad, that's what I thought had happened.
Me
to him.
too.
Right.
Me too. But he said it was 8 of them, so it was like, wow, that would be really bad if he had to kill 8 of them. 8 people that came up dead.
Yeah,
For the
no,
kingdom.
I knew that. Like when he said it was a run, I was like, oh, okay. But I thought that's where it was headed.
I mean, it still could be true. Maybe King Ezekiel is keeping a secret from him.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that is a lot of people.
Twist.
That would be really, really messed up for real.
Yeah.
Which, you know what?
Or
I'm
maybe
gonna
we'll
ask
find
you
it
guys
out.
a question.
Maybe.
Maybe.
This is a toss up.
Oh gosh, my phone's dying. Hey, you guys, really quick, I want to ask you guys a question. Is it just me, or are they just really, really selling the whole Negan story?
What do you mean by
Because
selling? Promoting it?
well, I'm on Facebook and I posted, I'm watching The Walking Dead, and the picture that I see is Negan with a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm tweeting, and the little sticker last week was with the baseball bat. I didn't tweet this week, so I don't know what sticker they used.
It was the same thing.
So, I think they're
That's
not
what I
changing
heard.
every week anymore.
Okay, and then where else? Oh, and then Negan profile is also on Talking Dead as well. Did they do that with the governor, or am I just? Or are they really trying to sell the whole Negan story, or what
They're trying to
exactly are
sell
they
it.
doing?
They're
I
trying
mean,
to sell it.
they're trying to get their money back from how much they spent
On that tiger.
on that tiger.
Of course they are.
That's
This is
true.
the
Good
biggest villain they
point.
have.
Mhm.
They're gonna
Point.
shove Negan
Did you
down our
guys see
throats.
that it was 20.3 viewers for the first episode?
Are the ratings? I haven't seen any
Yeah,
information on the
for
ratings.
plus 3 days.
Did you see Emmy?
That's what it was for plus 3 days.
20.3. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
that
the most that they've
means-
ever had?
Yeah.
No.
No, 7.6 was for No Sanctuary. So yeah, the 20 is higher than they've ever had.
No.
For a
No,
opener.
the 20.3 is for the plus 3 days because the first night was 17.1, I think.
And that's less
Okay.
than.
Yeah, it's just a little bit less, but yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Huh.
So they won. I hate that, but
Well, it's not a complete win. I would have thought that it
Yeah.
would have been more.
Me too. So I was
But
happy.
compared to last season, I guess they're happy.
yeah. Well, some
Nobody
people said they
cares.
weren't coming back, so yeah, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's still more than people that were watching last season, so y'all came back.
Yeah.
For that episode anyway.
Yeah, that's the other thing. How will this King Ezekiel episode do is a good question. Since all the spoilers let us know we won't see Rick until the fourth one. And maybe they'll
But,
want to keep Rick in
Yeah. Well, I
all
think
the
that's kind of
episodes
why,
so
like,
they can see
for the previews last week, it wasn't preview of the next episode. It was preview of the season.
Mhm.
So, like, people would like tune in thinking that like we'll find out, but then it's just Carol and Morgan and Ezekiel. And
These tricks are that's what I hate about this show. Like, why are you guys resorting to manipulation to get viewers? Just tell a good story and you'll get them.
yeah.
very good point. Yeah. Yeah.
They're so annoying. God.
Well, did you guys have any more thoughts about the episode?
No.
I'm trying to.
So then, Ash, can we turn to you and can you tell us about your experience at?
Yes. Can we talk about
Oh,
Can we
yeah.
talk about like one part that just like blew my mind? It had to do with someone telling you smell nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
I was
know.
like,
I'm
what
not making this up.
Oh my God, I almost fainted because I was like, so we were going to take our picture, and I was really mad because Andy was sitting down, so I just put my hand on his shoulder, and he took my hand, and I was like, oh my God, why is he touching me? And then I said something completely ridiculous that I'm not going to repeat. But
Repeat it.
No, I'm not going
do
to.
that. You have to
not
tell us
going
now.
to. No, because I shouldn't have said, like, when I get around celebrities, I just say stupid shit. So
That's okay.
Okay.
I said it and
Tell
he
us-
laughed.
Oh, sorry.
He just laughed and he like squeezed my hand as he was laughing. I'm like, I'm gonna die right here. This is how it ends for me. And like as I took my hand back, he's like, oh, you smell good. I'm like, oh my God, don't do this. It was way too much. And then I had to take a picture and act like a normal person. It wasn't working.
Oh God.
I'm still shaking just thinking about it.
Awesome.
Me
Oh,
too.
that
So
sounds
awesome.
amazing.
So, let's see what else happened.
Hold
I
on. What did
only
you
saw a
smell
video
like?
of your question.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
There's a video of your question too, Andy.
Oh, is there? I only saw like his response because I don't even remember what I asked. It was such a blur. But yeah, that whole thing was weird because like there were literally like a million people in line, and I had to run up there just to get like to be in the first 5 people. So and it was freezing in there. So when I got up there, I was like, I don't remember what I was supposed to say. Shit. So I just words started tumbling out of my mouth. And then I wasn't listening to his answer because he was so close to me, like I could see his eyes. And I'm like, gosh, you're gorgeous.
Yep. Yep. That makes sense.
But what was the question?
My question
What did he say?
was shit.
The baby,
Huh?
right? Was it
Oh
about
no,
the
that was
baby?
deny. My question to
How did
Andy.
you manage it for both of them?
Listen, I put in work.
Okay.
You always do the most, and we appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. I try. So my question to Andy, okay, it was so the moment on the couch was like obviously the moment of realization for Rick and Michonne that they were in love with each other. But I asked him like, was there a moment before then that you can pinpoint where you thought Rick was probably in love with her already? And I guess his answer was basically no. I don't know. He didn't really answer me, to be honest, but
Okay.
he went into this whole tirade about his mom, and then he talked about how he wished there were more moments. I think specifically in season 6 between them, but the moment on the couch was like, of course, this is the person I love. Yeah.
Magic. Yeah.
Yeah, like hearing him say that he loves Michonne just like
Yeah.
makes me happy. Like it's everything that you
Yeah.
could want from like
A
part
show.
of your ship. Like yeah,
Yeah.
like supporting the ship that you love. Like it doesn't always happen, so it's great when he does.
Yeah. And then like when I mentioned, like I couldn't even get my sentence out. I just said Rick and Michonne and everybody started screaming. I'm like, yes. Our ship is loved. And let's see. Oh yeah, and then Norman was like, he's jealous of them. I'm like, that's what you get with your dumb ass. Is there anything else? I think that was it for Andy's panel. So for Deny, I asked her, Lord, what did I ask her? Oh, I asked her, yeah, if she thought that Michonne had already told Rick about Andre, or could it happen in the future? And she thought that because of the intimacy between them, that he probably knows already. She doesn't know that for sure. That's just what she thinks. Because at first she's like, I think he knows, or maybe he doesn't. I'm like, girl, that's not an answer. And then finally she decided, she's like, yeah, I think he probably knows. They're very close. And that
That's
moment for
too.
Carl, yeah, she
Which
said the
means
moment
it's not
for
something
Carl was
that
more important.
they have on.
Yeah,
Have it recorded.
Yeah, it's obviously not in season 7 because she was like, oh,
Yeah.
wait, what now? And then she told me later, she's like, you caught me a little bit off guard, but thank you for asking. I'm like, oh, thank you.
that was a great question.
Thank you.
And yeah, I figured that we probably wouldn't get any more about Andre. So
Yeah, after like 2 seasons of it not being mentioned again, I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's not happening. But I'm going to ask this question anyway.
Yeah.
they can talk about it in fanfic.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all we've been doing for 2 years.
Since it happened.
Right. Let's see what else happened. I need to go look at my post because I can't remember what else happened. It was.
I think you said something about Michonne and Daryl being close, and Rick wasn't with, I guess, near her in the photo op.
Oh my God, no! Like Andy was sitting down, and Denai and Norman were on the end, and like when I walked in, like they were talking, and their faces are so close. I really thought they're about to kiss. I'm like, why is this happening to me?
No.
This is not fair. I do not want to see this.
Not on your watch.
Yeah, especially not on my watch. I'm the wrong one. Yeah, so that was annoying. But
for speculation.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Did you interact with Jeffrey Dean at all?
Girl, no. I didn't want him in my picture.
Good.
He was doing some wild things. I don't know. I probably would have paid for a picture.
Whatever.
I saw some of his photos.
Still mad at him forever.
They were doing a lot. Like, I saw a lot of people's pictures. I'm like, are you guys kissing? Like, what's happening here? It was just, I feel like he has mono. He was really close to his fans. Like, he gets really close to his fans.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to give him mono?
I don't know. He gets something. He's got a cold right now.
Yeah.
He gets way too close to these people. Denai's like, don't touch me.
Bless her.
Because that would be me. But, oh my God, Denai is so cute. Like, I just want to be friends with her and sit by her and hold her hand and just be with her all the time.
That's awesome.
But don't get too close.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she is like hugging people. Like, she had her arms around everyone, but clearly all the signs that are up by her photo op says, do not touch her.
Wow. Okay.
Respect. Respect.
You're not supposed to touch any of them, but they all hug you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I want to meet them.
No.
Well, I guess that means you didn't want your refund because you got your Rick, you got your Michonne, you got a little bit of Daryl, you got a little bit
And
of
Steven.
questions there.
Steven.
Oh, and Steven, yeah. Did you break down when you saw him, or were you able to hold it together?
I held it together, surprisingly.
Good.
I think because I saw him the night before at the panel, like he was in a really, really good mood, so it made me feel like he was okay, so I could be okay.
Okay.
That's good.
And oh my God, I wanted to go to his autograph line, but it was so many people. Like I couldn't do it. Like it was like 6 hours long.
Because like that's the last time he'll be doing it, right?
No, they come back all the time.
Comic-Cons again? Oh, okay.
They don't come to the official Comic-Cons, but this is like an unofficial convention, so they all come back.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'll have to meet him some other time, but I got my picture.
Was Sasha there?
Yeah, she was there. I didn't, whatever. At a certain point, I was just like, I don't want to wait in any more lines. I'm tired.
I'm sad.
It's so exhausting just standing there. Because like when you go to meet someone, they talk to people for like, it feels like 20 minutes each. I was waiting at the Nice line and I was standing for an hour and we didn't move. I was like, is she asking their life stories? What the fuck is going on?
Oh,
we have not moved at all. So it gets frustrating, especially after 2 days. But
how long were you there?
Saturday and Sunday.
From sun up to sundown?
All day.
Ooh.
Pretty much. Well, no, Saturday it was like from 10 to 8 p.m. And then Sunday it was like 6:30 or 7. I'll say 7 a.m. to like 4 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That was a job.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Only for
And you
Annie
didn't
when I
get
get up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday.
Aw.
So I can get my question in.
Okay. I'm happy that we have someone that met them.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm just happy that we know someone that met them and talked to them and realized that they're really good people. I've always known that Steven and Denai and Andy were good people, but to actually hear it from someone, that just makes my day.
Yeah, Denai had a goodbye post to Glenn, and she said that when she first came to cast, Lauren and Glenn took her out to eat and welcomed her. I thought that was really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Now that post made me cry.
She even stayed at his place.
Mm-hmm.
Like she
that
his
too.
House, to find until she found her own place.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. He really is. Oh, he's so solid. He's a solid guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, did you guys
Good
see
for you,
the
Ashley.
did you see did you guys see the post someone posted of a Steven fan, like she just broke down and cried and he put his arms around her?
I feel like a lot of people were doing that.
Yeah, they
I
had to.
Right.
I felt like her. I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fresh. Like everybody was like
Yeah.
screaming everywhere Steven went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it was a week
So-
after the premiere, but I'm not because it was just a lot.
You guys, I think Ashley said it, or maybe it was Kay. I forgot. I'm sorry, but someone said that they were okay with having the light episode yesterday. We're still
Yeah, that
okay
was
with
me.
the light episode. That was you, okay?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
sort of still want to know what was going on though. So they could.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess because I knew it was coming, I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were mad, but I've been waiting for this for like 3 months.
I don't know. I still wanted to know what was going on in Alexandria, and I will keep saying that until episode 4.
Yeah,
Brace yourself.
exactly.
I'm just glad I knew ahead of time. Because otherwise, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
That's a good point. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, if I was tuning in expecting Rick and Michonne, or
And you
Mhm.
keep on waiting at the
And
East,
then
at the
just
East
let
commercial.
Carol-
No Rick, no
I'll be
Rick.
upset.
Another commercial.
And then you give me Morgan. Oh my god. I would have been pissed.
Nothing is wrong with Morgan. Nothing
Listen.
is wrong with Morgan. Nothing.
Anyway.
He and Carol are going through a crisis right now.
I don't know. I'm really iffy about this whole episode, so it's whatever.
I think it was all right. I think
I'm iffy about next week. I just really there's no Walking Dead on next week. That's so weird.
another mini hiatus.
I just realized what you just said.
They just
Yeah.
came back. It's weird.
Yeah. I
Well,
cannot
I
watch
don't
it
know
though.
about
I
you
have
guys,
to know
but
what's going
I
on.
am going
so.
to watch because
Yeah, I
I
can't-
need to see what's going on with Daryl.
So, Ash, you're not going to be at the chat next week?
Oh my what?
Are you not going to be in our chat next week?
I don't know.
Stop playing. You're gonna be here.
I don't be weird. I have nothing to contribute. I'm just gonna listen to you guys.
No, you can contribute comic information. You know about the comics. So
She's gonna be
Okay.
here. It's
Well,
probably be on mute.
Compare
and
notes.
everything, but
Comics.
you know,
I mean,
listen. If I can do it, if I can go through episodes with Carol, you can go through episodes with Daryl.
That's right.
it's not the
That's
same.
right.
Carol didn't get Glenn killed.
Oh, she doesn't even
true,
know.
too.
Morgan doesn't
Good
know.
point. Good point.
They're gonna be freaking out, and Morgan's gonna blame himself for some.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think Carol would
This
even
would happen
care?
if I could. Of course she
Oh,
would care.
Carol will care,
What?
and she'll blame herself as well.
Okay.
Yay, more emo Carol. God damn.
But she walked away from it, so I mean, I thought she wouldn't care.
If she would have realized, she would have done something like she did in season 5, where she blew up Terminus.
Oh come
She'd been
on!
crying while she did it. But
A remorseful killer is a killer. Yeah. She has feelings about it.
Since that day where she blew off Terminus, I keep hearing Queen Carol, Queen Carol.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, she's not. But okay, I'll let you guys bask in your moment. But here we are in season 6, and she's faking it. Queen Carol, Queen Carol.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was like, please, God, please, please.
that reminds me of this conversation that was on Tumblr a couple of days ago. Who do you guys think is the leading lady of The Walking Dead? If there is one.
Don't. Please, come on. I feel like I'm biased.
I know who
Michonne
it
is
should
the
be.
lady of The Walking Dead.
Rosita.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Wow.
maybe not Rosita then.
We all know who the leading lady of The Walking Dead is, Michonne. Come on. What
Andrew
did they
said
say?
it too. So
Ashley, what did they say? What did they say?
Well,
A lot of nonsense.
no, okay, I got an ask about something, and they said Michonne was, or Denai was the leading lady, and then some dumbass came in and said, "I'm sorry, but Carol's the leading lady. Michonne is not." And I'm like, what? Like, Melissa is literally the third woman in the credits. How are you gonna call her the leading lady? Makes no sense.
I mean, I can I see where people say she's leading lady because she's like, she gets all of the press and like all the attention from like Chris Hardwick and everything. So
Well, Chris
like
Hardwick's
they
a
treat
dumbass.
her like the leading lady. But I think that, it should be Michonne.
I
Well,
just
wait a
don't
minute.
think there
I
is
think
one.
I remember that. I think I reposted that. Didn't someone quote Andy saying
Mm-hmm.
Denai /
She's the leading
Michonne is
lady.
the leading lady?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Well, you know what? In the credits, Lauren Maggie comes before Denai.
Yeah. Like I said,
She's been
Melissa's
around
third,
longer.
even though she's been on the show since season 1. So no. The show does not think she's the leading lady.
yeah, but you gotta understand that Andy's the lead actor and Denai is the lead actress.
But I mean, I think technically it's an ensemble, and like even
Yeah.
Rick doesn't seem like a leading, or not Rick, but Andy
I disagree.
actor in some ways too, because like they'll go like 3 episodes without him. It's like you can't do that.
Well,
That's
I'm
true.
sorry because I disagree because for the first 3 seasons it was Andy, Sarah, and Shane. Well, the first 2 seasons it was Andy, Sarah, Shane, and then by season 3 it was Andy, Sarah, and who else fall through the cracks of the line.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I think for every lead for every lead male there's a lead female.
Okay.
Like Once Upon a Time. I don't want to use Game of Thrones because I'm sick and tired of using Game of Thrones to compare. So
I think they're comparable, but I think everybody on the show is supporting cast though. Like that's really an ensemble. Whereas I think The Walking Dead, Rick is still the leading character, where everybody else is supporting more so.
Yeah, I mean, like in the last episode, it was clearly from his point of view, and we don't. I mean, we kind of get episodes from Carol's point of view a lot. Like, yeah, even this episode was like from her point of view mainly. So,
but she's also not in a lot of episodes too. It's weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't think there's a leading lady. To be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like technically, there's not, but it should be Michonne. Or it should be
if I
Denai.
had to pick one, it's gonna be Denai. But I'd still put Lauren before Melissa. So
No comment.
Well, if they keep on going with the storyline, Kara may be leaving after she and Ezekiel.
Maybe we'll finally get a break from her.
So that's a bright moment. But they maybe someone leaving though.
The part where she's gone is like it's a time jump. So it's like she's not really gone that long.
You don't miss her, okay.
But I thought she was like there was a time jump, and then there was like a lot of like comics where it's like, where is Michonne, or I miss Michonne.
Yeah, there are a few, but it's not long enough to really miss Carol. If that
She'll
happens.
get a party when she comes back, so that's good.
Okay. If she can be gone as long as Tara was, that'd be good.
Then we'll get a bottle episode.
She's coming back.
I don't know.
Tara.
Can someone please explain to me? You know what? I'm not.
What?
Wow. Please.
What happened?
No, I just don't understand how she ended up getting a bottle episode.
Because he's
Girl,
gonna
Yeah.
bring people with the boat.
They went on that 2-week-long run. It's finally been 2
But
weeks.
does
We have
that
to find out
deserve
what
a bottle
happened.
episode?
But literally, no one cares
Of
what happens.
course.
That's 30 minutes max.
She could come
And
back
then-
and we'd be like, "Oh, Tara's back. All right."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't
That'd be
explain
very
this one,
generous.
please.
30 minutes. That's all you get.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Oh, I could just see myself rolling my eyes and sucking my teeth through that whole damn episode.
Yeah, I'm
And
not watching
you
that
know-
episode either.
You know what? You know would be a little bad. Well, I don't know for sure, but when Tara does come back, having to go through the whole deaths again when she's
Listen.
told about everything that's going on.
Nobody cares about Denise after Glenn died, so that's weird. Like, why did they do it this way?
I like Denise, but
I do
man,
too. But after
overshadowed.
Glenn, you really want me to care? I care about Abraham more.
Yeah.
Oh, then Denise. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Glenn.
Yeah.
It's
He
just
killed half the people.
I just hate
They
that
did.
no one knows anything that's going on. There's like a bunch of people that have no idea what happened.
Exactly.
And we don't know that
It's
they don't.
probably not even find out their reaction to it. It's
Right.
Yeah. Like opening the scab one more time. One more week. Let's open it one more time.
2 more
Well,
days.
Goodness. Oh,
I'm
someone was
just hoping
saying.
that they'll do a good job in taking care of explaining all these deaths to Team Family.
Yeah. Well,
I just
Team
hope
Family
so.
is there. The only people. Well, yeah, Morgan and Carolyn.
No, when
Carol.
when they come back and
Yeah.
when they come back from voting and lying and faking their way with people.
Yeah.
Wait, who's on a boat?
Tara.
Why?
With the vote, I'm just voting. Like
I saw
whatever
We
she
Sam.
don't
did.
know. We don't know yet.
Is that why there's
It
a
is a
boat next
boat.
to her name?
Yes.
God, I hate this show. What?
Yes.
And then it clicks with Ashley.
What's the
She's
fuck?
gonna bring some pirates, you guys. She's gonna bring some pirates to kill Negan. Come on.
This
It's
is
gonna
so stupid. And why hasn't Sheba killed Negan? Why you have a tiger and that man's still alive? I don't understand.
No, I'm just theorizing here. I'm theorizing, but there's no way that she's gonna. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. Really.
Yeah.
Same.
Where's Lainey?
Yeah. She did an awesome rant on Tara. That was funny. But like I said, if she can bring some people, we need them. Our little 10 won't do much.
Well,
And
you know
the
what?
kingdom
We'll
doesn't
see.
even know that the kingdom doesn't even know they're paying, offerings to this bully. So we got to get them caught up on what's going on.
I don't know. I'm giving
You know what I
Ezekiel
would
the
like
benefit
for
of the
them to
doubt.
discuss? You guys remember last season? They're sitting around the table with Jesus, and he says it's like a whole new world out there, or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. There's
Yeah.
like more communities. I would like to
Yeah.
believe that Jesus is quite aware of the kingdom.
He may.
And
He may.
I'm pretty sure. I figured he did. Yeah. Because
Because
isn't
that
that
truck-
comic the one that introduces them?
He is. And
No one
there
knows
was
about
a
Alexandria
scene- there was
that belongs to,
other than the Saviors.
Right.
you know
there
that
was
white
a
truck?
scene. Yeah. There was a scene when they left off and he didn't tell them where their truck was going. I was hoping that's to the hilltop. But we don't know because he didn't tell Morgan where the truck was going.
In
No,
this
but
episode,
Was
Yeah.
that his truck?
he said they were going to. Well, that was being slaughtered for
No.
Negan.
They had the transaction with Negan, and then there's a point where Morgan and Ezekiel are in the truck, and there's another truck that turns right. And Morgan asks, "Where is it going?" And he says, "It's going a ways." He doesn't tell him. I'm hoping that's going to the hilltop,
I missed
but
that
it
part.
may not. I'm just saying. I'm just connecting dots. It could.
Well,
it
the
could be
pigs were
nothing.
alive, so they were probably taking them to like slaughter them, and then go to the meetup for the Saviors. But I don't know. Add it to the list.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So there was 2 tracks or one?
Because Morgan and Ezekiel were in one, and then Richard and a couple guys were in another.
With the pigs, right?
Right.
Yeah, they were going to be slaughtered.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Probably so they didn't draw
But he
attention.
That's what they said, right?
They explained that
screamed
early,
loud?
but when he asked them again, he didn't tell them where they were going.
And then when the Savior showed up, it was just, here you go. Your pigs.
They were saying that the Jerry is going to be a fan favorite because a lot of people like him bringing a little levity to the scenes.
He was
Who's
like, take
Jerry?
up your fruit.
You mean the
The-
court jester?
Yeah,
on
him.
that.
Him.
I just thought he would be the jester. I just thought he was the jokester. You know, the court.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
court.
Is he supposed to be not funny?
No, he's supposed to be funny, but he's also supposed to be endearing. So they were just saying that people are probably going to like him a lot because, you know, he'll be bringing laughs
When?
to the episodes. when he acts.
Well, there was a moment where I thought he was kind of, he was being cute, cute, funny. I can't pinpoint the moment, but they were there.
Because it didn't happen. I don't believe you.
I was just focused on Ezekiel.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
oh,
loved his voice.
his real voice.
I loved it.
When he did that code switch, I was like, oh.
Right.
I like them
okay.
both. I had no problem
like
with
them
it. I was
The
rolling
The
with
other
it.
one was so annoying. I was like, shut up.
I was like, please say you did theater. Please.
This is just so much.
Oh man.
But then he said that he did theater?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Community theater.
He played a few kings.
Martin
I like
Luther.
how he brought up Macbeth,
Yeah.
and he because that's a really tough play.
Well, what does that mean for Carol?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Oh, well, you think he's acting with her? Even if he was honest?
He could be. He wants information from her for sure. And then he's probably
He's playing her for sure. Or he really likes her. I don't know.
But in the comic, Michonne helped the kingdom people train for the war. So she's in position to do that along with Morgan.
Well,
And plus she has the love shack, so that means when Ezekiel and her want a long time, he just go down the street.
Go down, flip the flag up.
Bam. Yeah, put the flag up. Do not disturb.
Bring some pomegranates.
No.
King business right here. And then go back home. So they have her in position to do.
I grew up with that fruit. And it's just so funny. I remember how it became so big, and we grew up with a completely different name for it, and we made juice with it and everything. And in my mind, I was like, oh my goodness, they're bringing back the fruit, and I'm sure they're gonna be just as popular again, like it was back in like 2006, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
But the juice is awesome. It's a.
Somebody on Tumblr said it's for fertility as well.
Yeah.
Carol is not getting pregnant. Okay.
I didn't say
really,
that.
It's a good detox. It helps. It's better than cranberry juice.
Fertility.
That's the
No, it's
implication.
good. Well, it's better than cranberry juice. Well, as far as I remember growing up, when.
And it's good fertility.
But what's good for fertility and stamina back home? Sea moss.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I
and
know. I
was
was like, hold on.
duh.
Oh, you guys, get out the gutter.
I live in it. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But I really thought you were going to say
time to
something else.
time. Yeah. But you got two people that'll be able to train their people, and they can help us once we know what's going on, or once they know what's going on. And Morgan's gonna have to carry a gun until you guys say he dies. Hopefully he does.
I took it back.
I was surprised he
Okay,
pulled
very
that gun
good.
out so quick, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. Was coming back real quick.
Mm-hmm. He looked kind of guilty.
It's
Yeah,
like, let me
he's
calm
like,
down before I shoot this man.
Right. That twitchy finger.
That was funny.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Morgan was paying attention
I'm
when the
kind
girl
of
was trying to
invested
tell
in
him about
Richard. I
it.
can't help it, you know.
I like
What's wrong with
I
y'all?
like him a lot. I like him because at least he wants to fight, and that's what they're gonna need moving forward. So we need at least one person. Right now, King Ezekiel is trying to be diplomatic and trying to, basically keep everybody motivated in their own little lane. But Richard wants to fight, and that's what we need.
But
We
he
need a
has
little
sense.
anger.
We saw that he
Yeah.
was like, okay, I'll step back and not like jump out of line per se.
Yeah. So we need that.
Yeah,
We do need
I
that.
just like him.
I just want everybody to meet.
Yeah, and not let it be the season or cliffhanger season, mid-season break.
It probably will be.
I'd be surprised if it's even then.
It's going to be the season finale where they finally meet Ezekiel.
Right. The war starts in season 8, episode 9.
So yeah, if they could go on and expedite a little bit, that'd be nice. But I don't know.
This is The Walking Dead.
Yeah. And then the black lady that they cast that's supposed to be a sharpshooter. I don't know where she comes in at, but I think it's around Tara's storyline. She's coming to the show as well.
Who's that?
What now?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
When they had the season trailer, this is mid-summer when they didn't want us to know anything going on. There was a new black lady, a younger black lady. Some people thought it was Sasha, but it wasn't. I think she's gonna be someone that Tara brings to the group. That's a sharpshooter.
So she's getting another Sasha?
Maybe.
I don't understand.
It could be scary. Yes.
That. Okay.
I mean, I'll take more black ladies, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. When they give us more, they may take more though. So that's the other part of it. It could get scary. But we don't know.
Well, you guys, I think I need to get going. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Merry
Don't mind her.
Christmas.
She'll be here.
Oh, well,
Okay.
happy Halloween. I guess it's still Halloween for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Have a
All
good
right.
night, you guys.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Night. Night.